Welcome to the channel What the Year VR. As you know, over the weeks we've been introducing new VR games to you. This week we are going to bring you an extraordinary game called the Bonelabs.
So like I said, we are going to play Bonelab. This is made by Stress Level Zero. The game is interesting because it's about a science experiment. Just like Half-Life, it just through the game, it just walks you how to learn it. This is the most interesting part because otherwise, learning something new could be boring. So I'm going to start from the first level. The level is actually understanding of yourself and your environment, and that's very interesting. I mean, in PC games nobody would have told you to how to feel the keyboard or do it right, but out here I'm actually going to form my body and come to an understanding of what height and depth should be. So you can actually see, I can just increase my height. If I do, the menu is going up. I can adjust it according to my height. I can change the size of t-shirts, how I look to myself. This is fine. This is how the body looks like. But it's actually going to bring to me an environment where I can actually create my own body. So this is the core bone structure that it has formed. And this is, I think, the most surreal thing about playing in VR, that you can actually feel yourself. So I can touch my head, I can, touch my body. And this is actually going to tell me what kind of shape that I want, right? So I look like a fat guy. I can probably change it. This is better. Yeah. So to take it ahead, I'll just do this. It's a gender neutral body which can fit your shape. So this is how the game actually starts. There's a noose that you have to put around your neck. And this, I think, is the most fascinating part, that it just involves you so well in the game. Yeah, I'm actually going to be hung in this game. So the intrigue, the story is quite similar to a movie, but it's just that you are part of the story, and that's what makes it so interesting. I am intrigued to know what would happen to myself. This is the best part of gaming in VR. It's totally immersive. I'm just going to hold it out here. There you go. This is how the game starts. So you could actually hold stuff like this, and this actually gives you that immersive feeling. Like you genuinely want to bend over if you are going through anything. And now I need to push this, and this is the best part. I need to I need to push these things, which makes it so interesting. Oh, okay. So you can have the menu which shows the inventory. You can place stuff like this, like a pan like this. You can place it out here. You can close the menu. What people may not realize, that if you were an individual in it, there would be a backpack and you would have kept stuff out there. So I can just pretend that I'm going through my backpack like this, bring back stuff like this, keep it like this, right? I have played this level before making this tutorial, so I'm just going to run through every step. I am sharing most of my learning in this game so that it makes it easier for you to try it out. So you literally have to duck and crawl through places like this. Uh, Jumping apparently is not such a big problem, but you would get a hang of things. You can hold things like this, keep stuff back. You can hold things like this, like things like you would do in your real life, you can try and do it. So there's a concept of gravity out here, like how things would really function in real world. That's really well done in this show. The harder you push, the harder it blows. This concept is very, very different in this game, which is usually not in others. So similarly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in my backpack like this. So I have all this stuff lying around here. So I put this key like this and it works. I could just go back to inventory, keep stuff here. I don't want this pan, I just throw it away. Close it like this. This mace has come quite handy to me. This is quite heavy. So you can actually feel that if I'm holding it one hand, it's not really moving the way it should. I need to hold it with two hands to really make an impact or a difference, right? This could be scary part for you if you are actually playing it and you are so immersive. This thing can come alive. Yeah. Okay. So just did that. So I'm going to try and keep it in my backpack. It's gone in my backpack, right? If I just want to take it back, I put my hand like this, take it out of my handbag. And this is not what I wanted. This one is what I wanted. Okay, moving forward. Okay. This could be scary for some. So it's not that scary or tough, but it's just walking you through to, explain to you how game works. So keeping it in my backpack. Now there are stuff and things that you can actually push around, and they don't move very easily. They are heavy, right? You can punch things through. You could use something like this to push things through. Yeah. Whatever works for you, I think that's the intent. This may take some time. Mm, no, it's going to make me use it. So you actually shift blocks like this. They are heavy. So there's a concept of gravity. Okay. I literally feel like walking myself forward, and I may be doing it. You can probably skip past this part of the video. I try and struggle through this. So I'm going to try and open this. So you have your lavas and ways that you can jump around it. So this is where the action really starts, right? So you have these drawers, you can search for things out here. I've already done most of the searching out here. This crawling part is the most difficult part that you can find of this game. So what I try and do is I'll try and juggle and push and do everything. So you press down, you reach for next level, and then you try and jump as well. So this place is where you actually feel a lot like Half-Life. Those crawly things that come up out of nowhere is very similar to Half-Life, and they just jump at you from. Okay, you see, so they just jump at you. But unlike the PC version of the game, this is very realistic. And what you can actually do is you can try and hold things which you couldn't do in the PC version, like Half-Life and things. And you can actually see how these things are, which makes it extremely surreal. So these are probably the main villains that you have in the first part of the this thing. You have a gun, but this is quite different than a PC gun because you actually get to hold stuff and you actually have to reload, which is not like pressing a R button. You have to put it out here. You have to do multiple level of things to actually make things work. And targeting is not that easy. So you go close to them and then you shoot. You aim. You actually it's actually like shooting stuff. They take a couple of bullets to die down. Just make sure. And you'll realize you'll have to start counting the number of bullets as well. I think I'm out. So you have to reload and you keep it back here. So main stuff is going to start right now. You take this out. Ready for always a good backup like this. Yeah. This thing is still alive, yeah, but broken. This mace has come quite handy for me. Guns, I've realized, have lower ammo. That's what makes it a little tough. And this is the part where I was talking about that these are apparently most uh, new researches and new products that were meant to support humans. Clearly, from these posters, you can see that they were supposed to be some exclusive VR kind of stuff, but eventually they've become a thing that have gone wrong, like a science project that has failed. So that's what make this entire thing quite intriguing and interesting. I hope it's not alive. So I'm coming to the last part of the show, majorly of the series. So the game is actually more like a complete immersive experience where you feel like a person who's walking all these surprises. All the action is quite real. The way that you even load a gun, the way that you fight everyone is quite real. So that's what makes it very interesting. The narrative is definitely interesting. I'm keen to understand how this science facility has gone rogue. What are the science experiments that are attacking people? But while doing this, I'm also getting a hang of the game, and that's the part which is more interesting. I'll continue to explore the game and keep on bringing you every episode and every level. I hope you enjoy this video and subscribe to our channel. Do leave a comment in case you want us to explore something new or something different. I'll i'll try and do that. Thanks from the What's the AR VR team.